fucking hate Shade. Good evening, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome to another competitive Left 4 Dead 2 cast. I am Battle, and by my side I have Mark. Say hello, Mark.
Afternoon.
Woo,
and tonight we bring you Team Sinister. No, this isn't Team Sinister versus Team Fearless. This is the last cast. This is Team Rife versus Team SNSD. Team SNSD comprised of AF1, Coach 2.0, Fever, and Special. Team Rice is Slug, Suju, Grim, and Gem. I'm not sure who they are underneath their respective aliases, but the 4 players are on the thing. So maybe there's someone else can work it out, because I fucking sure as hell can't. Someone is bleeping the shit out of me on Steam. It's probably
Come on, hurry up!
Fucking...
Would you hurry up?
Damn it, it's shit again.
Come on, get the lead out.
As usual, right now we're just having some minor difficulties getting mumble IPs and that sort of thing. Shade will be joining us very shortly in this mumble. It's unsure yet whether he'll be casting with us or just, you know, sticking around for the ride.
Come on, get the lead out.
And it looks like we are going live now. SNSD on Survivor, iRice on Infected.
Come on, let's go.
Looks like they're going for an insta-hit. Hunter on top of the train, Charger in the bushes. Jockey on top of the train, adjacent to the one the survivors start in, and Spitter on the opposite roof. This attack can get a lot of damage if you manage to land that charge spit. Apparently one of the... We only have the SNSD War Room for this one, so any iRice infected. Tanks we will be taking here.
Marvellous. So we can get Shade in here, we'll have at least 3 players, we can pretend that we're in that war room. But attack is coming in. Charger misses his charge. It goes down. Am I delayed or something? I don't think I'm delayed.
You Euro trash son of a bitch, I was getting ready to cast that.
I'm sorry.
Attack got pretty much shut down with Slug getting 7 damage. I do believe he was maybe Hunter? Yeah.
Yeah, the Hunter. 7 points of damage going out of the first attack. Not that great considering the setup they had, and I strike out with Spit. If that Charger landed, that would have been a lot more damage. But next SI attack is coming up. Thus far in spawn mode, we have a Smoker, Charger, Hunter, and the final spawn coming in 3 seconds. It's probably going to be a boomer.
Tank is up now.
You don't have War Room, but we're staying here. So, Tank is up in the hand of Slug with his massive 7 point. The SI are spawned in and they are coming in. Charger driving into a fence. Hunter does land a pounce but gets cleared relatively quickly. There is still a Boomer up in spawn mode and a Smoker, which is AI, which has just been finished. Boomer looking for a spawn. Boomer gets a spawn. Boomer goes in and gets nothing. Absolutely nothing.
The Tank was starting to push that car in but decided not to for some reason. He does still have at least one hittable left, that tan car by the starting fence. Survivors are trying their very best to LOS right now.
He does have the dumpster as well behind, and the car in front. The survivors are trying to LOS the Tank pretty hard. SI attack is up. Tank's on 30% frustration. We have a Jockey, Smoker, final spawn is a Hunter, so it is a tri-cap.
Macy Tank push straight in, ignore that car, or he may try to get that car in. Tri-cap is going in right now. Smoker and Jockey do land. Hunter's just pouncing around. Hunter eventually does land and then gets cleared almost instantly. Tank just going for a rock. Who's taking a little bit of damage, sticking his head out just a little bit too much.
That's not bad though. I mean, thankfully no HR, so I mean he's only taking about 500, well not even 500 chip, 451 chip. That's not bad at all. I mean, oh, that rock.
Tank is passing now up in the hands of Suju. SI attack is coming in right now. Well, coming up right now.
Coming in right now, just back Charger.
You son of a bitch. It's Charger, Hunter, and maybe a third capper? Yes, a Jockey.
It's a tri-cap. Well, the Tank, I mean, he's doing pretty good chip mitigation, so he's losing frustration quite quickly, so we'll probably see him push him with this down to 40%. And here comes the Tank.
Tank's going straight for that car. SI holding off a little bit until he can either get that car in or get a corner on one of the survivors. Charger looks like he's going to be dropping from above, but these survivors are getting herded away from that. The Charger is coming in right now. Hunter's coming in right now. The Charger actually does land, and then the Hunter with the 2-cap. Jockey might get the 3-cap. No. Jockey does get dead stopped and killed. He's going to clear the 2-cap, but not before Rochelle takes a lot of damage, and this Tank is just getting kited by those Uzis. He gets 1 punch, maybe 2, and he is killed. A little bit of damage done, a lot of damage done on Alice and Rochelle. Rochelle almost down, forced to commit her pills, and Alice commits his as well.
Yeah, tank got Ellis separated, and that double cap landing in the back. Shame that Jockey could not get his pounds. That would have been a massive tri-cap, and Ellis was way too far away to cover his teammate.
Reloading.
Reloading!
Next attack is coming up here, another tri-cap with Spit. Charger, Smoker, Jockey. They might save this for the potential death charge at the event. Does look like exactly what they're going to be doing.
Does indeed. I mean, survivors have taken their sweet time, and it took quite a bit of damage from that tank, and from the SI support that went with it. But I mean, they're in prime position now, after the tank, to make a lot of distance, depending on how well they can fight off these 2 or 3 attacks that they're going to suffer while they wait for the fucking pontoon boat to arrive. They are trying to block up these spawns relatively, well, as spread out as they possibly can to avoid that death charge. And the last thing you want to strike here is a death charge before you even start the event. And there goes the smoke.
Charger has spawned up. Smoker actually gets cleared quite quickly. Still have that Jockey as support though. That Charger is going in. He should not be going in by himself. Jockey and Charger both get shut down. Spit hits nothing, and the survivors are now clear to start the event.
Looks like Coach was baiting that Charger to charge, almost daring him to try and charge for that death charge.
Pretty much the survivors were far enough away so that when that Smoker got cleared, there was next to no chance of the death charge actually landing.
Yeah, however though, Rochelle and Ellis both popping their pills, and Rochelle has got virtually no solid left. She's heavily bleeding. They've committed 1 set of pills. Attack is up, however. Spitter, well, Boomer's already gone in and died. Still a Smoker, Spitter, and a Hunter. Smoker gets a pull out.
Spit does go in, and Special actually getting caught in that Spit, unable to jump up on the printer, I do believe that is. No, it's a fax machine. I'm not sure. Taking quite a lot of Spit damage. Rochelle actually goes down to a combination of Common and the other SI.
It's a lot of damage.
Fever's still sitting pretty high on 90 HP. SNSD running with the very, very typical 1 shotgun, 3 Uzi. Boomer does get popped immediately. Jockey and Hunter just bouncing around. They might go with that Spitter. Yes, they are going in with that Spitter. Nick and Rochelle are caught in the Spit. Hunter lands
one down
on Ellis, actually.
Almost another down from that Hunter as well. They're taking a phenomenal amount of damage considering how well they handled that tank. I mean, they've suffered 2 downs on Special. He's going to be black and white when he gets up. They have 3 sets of pills, granted. Fever's holding 90 HP, but like all the survivors are completely
coming
bled.
In from the back, lands a double charge on health bonus. Ellis gets in-capped by Common. Smoker pulls Rochelle out, not doing a whole lot of damage, get cleared very quickly. And all that's left to stop the survivors from getting on the ferry is the Boomer, which is going in now, probably going to get a pop. No, it actually lands on Ellis, that's very surprising, and a Spitter, which can probably only be used to delay. He is successful in that regard. Survivors will be delayed a little bit. They might actually walk through that. No, smartly turning around. Jockey is coming in. I don't know what he plans to accomplish here.
Going for it.
Stopped twice and eventually killed.
Reloading here.
Yeah, Rochelle is on like 1 HP. We've got 1 set of pills left. Special and Yuri both popped their pills a bit prematurely, so they're going to bleed out a bit as they go across this pontoon boat as well. And
Rochelle is probably going to wait until they get to the other side to pop her pills to get the maximum distance out of them.
Yeah, well, Special's black and white as well.
Yeah, the attack coming up on the other side is a very, very good one for this area. A Smoker, Hunter, Charger, and a Spitter. Interesting to see who they aim that Charger for. It could be either for Special, who's black and white, or for Fever, who is the only remaining health bonus with 70 HP.
Let's see how it goes. They do look like they want to hit in this open area just at the other end of the boardwalk. And here it comes. Smoker coming in. Smoker gets a pull but gets cleared. Charger gets a charge. Ooh, doesn't get the death charge. He gets hung up in the tree. But, ooh, Hunter gets skeeted as well by Special. Spitter is going a bit Scratch City on him though. Death Spit does go down. So it's still Fever.
Well on clearing that attack. Fever's still holding a pretty good 68 health.
The Charger was really unfortunate. He got the charge, and it was lined up perfectly to go in the water, but he got stuck between the 2 trees. But with 3 survivors heavily bleeding out, I mean, Fever's basically hung back, waiting for the rest of his team to catch him up. And it's given the SI a lot of attacks. They have another tri-cap with a Boomer.
I should also point out that all of the temporary health survivors are in fact slow. Attacks coming in right now, Smoker coming in from below. The other SI can't seem to find any spawns. Smoker does get a quick little pull on Rochelle. That needs to be cleared quite quickly. Charger's running in for some punches. This actually might punch her down. Yes, he does punch her down. Going in for the possible charge. It might get cleared before it gets up there, though. Boomer finally going in, gets popped, and actually stumbles the Charger, who then tries to climb the ladder and gets killed almost immediately. Jockey going for Ellis, but gets headshotted by those Uzis.
But still, I mean, that attack, that Smoker took way too long to clear. That attack in general, I mean, the Charger didn't get anything. I mean, he did manage to punch down Rochelle. Smoker took way too long to clear. The survivors have lost so much HP generally due to temporary fucking around. I mean, they've lost a lot of HP due to bleed out alone.
HR is now up on Fever, their last remaining health bonus, also carrying the Boomer Bile.
There's the Boom.
Speaking of Boomer, gets popped almost immediately. Hunter, Smoker, and Spitter are coming in now. Hunter gets dead stopped and cleared, but not before scratching down Ellis, who then got pulled by the Smoker.
Yep.
Nick, who is black and white, is now on 1 HP. Pretty much breathe on him, could kill him right now. He'll probably die in the next attack. Be surprised if he doesn't. Yuri, who is Ellis, is now black and white as well.
All three survivors are black and white, apart from Fever.
Oh. Sorry, I got
Final
messed
attack.
up there.
The SI is up, and here it comes. Hunter coming in for a ninja. She gets the ninja scratch and gets the kill. Boomer's trying to find the spawn, but he can't get it. Hunter coming in as well. Charger comes in, gets leveled by Rochelle. Double Boom going outside. The Jockey is still up. Jockey kills Rochelle. It's just Yuri left. And he's right outside the safe room door. He's dead as well. Fever makes it in alone.
Hero Jockey, excuse me, killing 2 survivors. Hunter getting the last one, and Boomer just kind of keeping everybody up. Fever managing to get into the safe room with 68 HP, carrying their health bonus.
Yep. 42 health bonus. Overall score for that round of 535. So that's not bad at all. I mean, in all fairness to survivors, they took a shit ton of damage. But they did make it to pretty much just outside the safe room door before they wiped, so they got near enough max distance.
Looks like SNSD is going for the same instant attack Charger setup a little bit farther away, though. Hunter and Jockey are pretty much in the same spots, though. Spitter right with the Hunter and Jockey to spit as soon as those caps land. Interesting to see if the Charger actually goes for what is known as a Misty Charge, or if he just decides to run in and try and get closer.
Attack is coming in, however.
Charger
misses. Damn it, Mark!
Go ahead.
It's too late. It's too late. Because it comes
Hunter
from the
and Jockey
mist.
both land for a little bit of... I don't know why it's called a Misty Stone, ask that. Hunter and Jockey both landed for a little bit of damage.
Fuck breaker.
Total of 28 damage out on the scoreboard. Tank will be coming up very soon.
We do have SNSD War Room. So there is the tank. Tank is up in the hands of Yuri. Jeff, infected fucking War Room, motherfucker.
Yeah, exactly, yeah. Never. Nice try. Oh, good pull. Right in the spit.
Reloading.
I try not to take chip F1. They'll probably try to LOS like we did. Rock was right on, by the way. See if you can hit that guy where I was standing. I don't know what angle you have to do it from, but I think you can. Alright, let's go in before he passes it. You guys ready?
Let's go.
Go now.
Rock was too high.
3 pounds. That was great. 30 damage with that.
Go Rock, go Rock. Oh.
The pull. Nice try.
Probably commit with next set of spawns or something. No. Nice job.
I'm gonna try to keep LOS because I think we might get a boomer.
Reloading.
Oh sweet,
You can probably commit with it.
I'm gonna go in with this. Let me try to go for one more rock really quick.
Okay. Nice try.
I'm going in.
Call it when you want us. Take your time, man. You got this.
Going now.
Go.
I got a can on her probably soon.
Sorry, Charger. You out of range.
Sorry, I grabbed your pole.
Maybe you should make sure and get the kill or something, or...
You got plenty of,
I can get this pole. Just get that last guy. Okay, good car.
I'm
You
gonna
get
go for a kill.
2100. You're fine.
Going for a kill.
Okay, good job.
Maybe.
Good job.
Good job.
Still 400 points.
And we are back, ladies and gentlemen. That was Team SNSD's tank, up in the hands of Fever, pushing straight in, doing some great work with some awesome SI support. A bit uncoordinated with the jockey stealing the smoker's target initially, and the charge got cleared just as the smoker tried to pull the last survivor. But the tank was still up with great HP, one survivor cornered, 3 down. It was just a case really of hunting down that last survivor and finishing it off. So a nice 400 point gap going in for Team SNSD, sorry. Going into map 2 of Swamp Fever. I believe finale will be played as well. So that's always good.
Alright, as we're here and ready up, this is going to be quite a test of my vocal ability. I have a shout out from Shade to Battle. If you were abducted by a witch in a gingerbread house, I wouldn't be at your funeral because I would be in jail for triple first-degree murder, cannibalism against the Keeper Elves. We true cookies, we eat together, we die together. Send this gingerbread house to everyone you care about, including me if you care. See how many times you get this. If you get a gingerbread man, you're a true cavity.
Thank you.
I'm going to wrap that up with fucking Shade.
I'd also like to point out, ladies and gentlemen, that I read any shout-out. I am the shout-out whore. Whereas Battle, he's Eurotrash, so he's like really elitist about what shout-outs he reads. So come on, send me something, guys. I'm dying here. I'm going through spoons at a rapid rate. We're going live now. Battle, will take this first attack.
Yeah, good. I'm taking the first attack. Opening S up. Oh Jesus, you confused me. Opening attack for the SI is a Boomer Smoker Charger Jockey. 3-1 with Boom in this area. Fucking swamp, man. Never fun.
Reloading.
Seems to be a bit of a dispute about the current situation of the HR. There is actually a bug on this map whereby the HR floats in the air from where the dead pilot usually is. One team, yeah, the first team can only pick up the HR, second team do not get it. So, there's an agreement going out between the teams there to actually not take that spawn if it's there. Survivor's slowly pushing out the safe room. Michelle's ghosted to the right hand side. Gonna block up some of these spawns. Saya set up pretty close to the safe room, so it looks like they want to come in as early as possible. Boomer's gonna reposition himself. I love my new clothes, they are fucking sick. But attack is coming in. Smoke looking for a pull in front. He misses his pull and gets shut. Charger has spawned up, as is the jockey and as is the boom. Boomer gets a boom in on one, jockey gets a ride, and that's a lot of damage from them commons on a boomed coat. Jockey does finally get cleared. Coach, who's being played by Fever at the moment, taking quite a bit of damage off that first attack. Mainly from jockey and horde damage. Ooh, there's a fucking early tank.
You son of a bitch.
Fine, take it away.
Well,
take it away.
do not have an Ice War Room, as stated before, so we're taking it here. The tank is just going for rocks, trying to keep the survivors away from this open area where they can pretty much just rape the tank and shut down all of his spawns. Survivors are rushing for it. SI is coming in right now. It's a Smoker, Jockey, and Charger. Smoker lands, Jockey lands. Jockey does get M2'd off, though. Charger does land, getting a little bit of damage on Rochelle. She was God framed for a second, but now she's taking a lot of damage without getting cleared. Finally does get cleared, still clearing out this common, putting a lot of pressure on the tank. Tank is only taking about 500 chip. He needs to keep his health up. Does get a punch on Coach. He's probably going for that corner right now.
Yeah, he held that way too much.
Fever. Fever is now forced to commit another set of pills. 2 pills remaining. Survivors are at still modestly decent health bonus. Special and Yori carrying the majority of the health bonus. Tank just keeps on trying to throw rocks, trying to keep his rage up, trying to mitigate all forms of chip damage. It's a Boomer Smoker Jockey. Getting ready to come in now. Smoker coming in from a mile away, might get a pull on Rochelle. does get a pull on Rochelle. Jockey coming in for an intercept right now. Boomer did get popped. Jockey gets killed, and now Tank has to babysit the Smoker. Smoker does get cleared. Rochelle is trying to run away. Ellis did eat that rock right there, and now the survivors are finally reunited, putting a lot of pressure on this Tank. Tank only has 1,500 HP left. He's going for another rocket, which does land on Nick, which is their main health bonus. They need to protect that health bonus. Tank trying to run away. He has maybe 800 HP remaining. He's going for one last jump rock. Jump rock does miss, and the Tank is dead.
I don't know about that Tank. He had great positioning when he spawned up to just push into the survivors. I mean, he had spawns, he had a tri-cap, he had all the commons that were still in that area. Instead, he decided to hold back. I mean, granted, the Tank did get great damage, and the SI did get quite a bit of damage as well. But still, I think he waited way too long before he committed himself. Like, most of the damage he took from fucking around waiting for his spawns.
SI are coming in right now. Charger and Jockey both land. Boomer does land on one, and that is a tri-cap, ladies and gentlemen. The Charger does get cleared very quickly, though. Boomer does, again, explode on Ellis. He does have a melee weapon, though, so he should be fine. Not taking a whole lot of horde damage. Still a little bit of damage from that very, very brief tri-cap. I do agree to an extent. I think that Tank was... He kind of didn't really have much of a choice in that extremely wide open area. But you get a lot of rocks and some punches. And the SI was, of course, pretty good. They got shut down at some points, but they still did a lot of damage to the survivors. The survivors are just pushing through this horde right now. They're trying to get to the house where there may be any pills or weapons.
I'll hold on to these pills.
The current setup right now. And we do have a pause. The very first pause of the night. Popping the pause cherry. SI attack.
Take a breath.
On pause. I am not taking a breath.
Take a fucking breath. You're insane. You are crazy. You're making me wake myself up even more, even though it's fucking 7 in the morning here.
Yeah, how's it feel to get over talk the whole cast?
It feels bad. It's like people are here for me, and don't shut up.
Alright, well, while we're in this pause, I'd like to take a brief minute to read a shout-out from Word. Really sort of testing my promise to read every shout-out. Shout-out to Battle from Word. I masturbate to penguin porn.
It surprised me at all coming from someone who plays Star Wars. But we do have a shout-out from Sud as well, which states I can find. Shout-out to Battle. I spent almost $500 in hats in TF2. Fucking Sud. So that's where your hard-earned money goes. Hats on TF2. We have a shout-out from Bieber to you, Mark, asking how you can say so many words in one breath. I would truly like to know the answer about that as well. Although we do have a ready up going in, so the teams should be... Yep, game is going live.
Game is finally going live. Okay, you take it away.
Fine.
Son of a
SI
bitch.
have a 3-1 setup, Jockey, Hunter, Spitter, and Charge. And here comes the attack. Spitter's pre-spawned a bit too late though, and a bit too far away. Hunter coming in, gets shut down. Spitter's dead. Charger charges at nothing. Jockey gets a scratch and then gets shut down. Seems like the SI wanted to hit inside that house, but the survivors were in and out way too quickly that the spawns just basically fell behind the survivors and were comfortably shut down as a result.
I'm a reload. Reload.
Survivors now pushing through the rest of this event, checking the burned down house for items. I do believe that's Taeyeon was lagging behind a little bit. She finally did catch up. Looks like the SI attack is coming up. It's a 2-2, or it seems like to me our very first 2-2 of the game. Spitter, Smoker, Hunter, and Boomer. Everything is coming in right now. Smoker gets quickly shut down. Hunter gets dead stopped and then cleared. Spitter coming in, not going to really be able to spit on anything. See, look what you did. You killed my groove. And Boomer's still looking for a spawn. I don't think he'll go in by himself. I really hope he doesn't.
Fucking boomers.
Hey, the lights on.
Well, we've seen a lot, as you said just now. I mean, that's one of the first 2-2s we've seen. I mean, these teams have been really consistent in keeping their spawn rotations up, so they've been getting like a shit ton of tri-cams. Final attack of the game, well, of the map is up. It's a Charger, Hunter, Boomer, and the final spawn coming in is a Jockey, so it's another tri-cap with a boom. And let's see how it goes. Hunter coming in from behind, Boomer coming in from in front, gets popped. Hunter gets skeeted, Charger goes in, gets a fist, 2 fists, misses his charge. Jockey trying to jerk on a separated Ellis, but he gets M2. Charger going fist cities, gets a fist, and the Jockey gets a ride. But none of it is on health bonus. Although Ellis was health bonus.
Don't make me come out there for you.
Though all the punches went in on Taeyeon, who's Rochelle, who is not health bonus. She has no perm at all. So the survivors make it Team SNSD with a 416 health bonus, giving them a total score at the end of this map of 1,551 to 104. But we do still have to see Team Rice take their role on Survivor.
We might need these.
Although it is nice to see that the SNSD has sort of recovered from the, let's say, slightly sluggish start to map 1 in terms of Survivor play. Special Infected, though, has been... we haven't really got to see much of the Special Infected thanks to that early tank spawn. But let's see what they can pull out of their asses on map 2. Then again, there is still another early tank spawn.
I have another shout out from Word to Battle and say, burn in hell, Star Wars rules.
Stop shooting me!
It's not my fault. So, Shade, what happened with that map 4 tank? What happened?
We have to put that on hold for a second. Looks like we are going live now. SNSD on Infected with Jockey, Charger, Smoker, and Boomer. Once again going for the instant hit. They're going to try and get their spawns as soon as humanly possible. Literally standing right next to the door. iRice just taking it slow, clearing out all those common with their deagles. By the way, Uzis and deagles have been limited to 2. Charger's going in. He actually bounced off the door. Everything else getting completely shut down. I do believe that Jockey was the only person who got any damage off that attack, and only 4 points of that. The rest was done by friendly fire damage. The tank's going to be coming up extremely quickly. Expect the survivors to power through this choke as quickly as they can.
You were incorrect, sir. SMGs are limited to 3, Deagles are limited to 2.
What did I say?
You said they were both limited to 2. You have lied, you have deceived. The tank is up! Tank is up in the hands of SNSD, Tyon. Fucking Infected water him!
Let us know when you want help. Don't let him out of this area.
He's just gonna take this down.
Yeah, you got so much health, dude.
Nice, good job. He got this guy.
Okay.
Let him
start working in on other people.
Alright,
okay,
you ready guys? Let's do it. God damn it. Reload, motherfucker! Oh shit, Doolies.
Dude, you have so much health, it's
Give
stupid.
a lot of help. Just chill.
Body block
Good
that
rod.
shit all day.
Beautiful.
Reload.
I'm gonna wait for FIFA too. Wait for FIFA.
Yeah, Special's Jockey is dead.
Okay,
in fact,
let's
I'm
go.
kind of questioning your, like, ideals to save that. Just boom it down.
Just go in.
I can't even spawn, dude. Should be alive if you just take your time. Oh no, you gave it to him. I'm gonna be fucking cleared by these hand cannons from across the map anyways.
Nah, you got him.
Okay.
That's a wipe.
Excellent. Good call.
I don't.
And welcome back, ladies and gentlemen. We have SNSD's tank wiping the survivors. Tank pushed straight in with... Okay, Val, you take it. Fine.
You're already fucking talking. Finish it off, bitch.
Battle, you're so mad.
I know. Tank pushed straight in with the help of his SI support. SI support came in from a really far distance away, and honestly, they didn't really land much of anything. Didn't matter, though. There was still the native horde that had yet to be cleared. SI eventually did land to get the tank a couple of well-needed in-caps. Boom finally landed on Ellis. Smoker finally landed on I forget who. And the SNSD was able to wipe with 1500 HP remaining. Pretty impressive. We are now on map 3, I believe it is. There is always the potential for a very early tank spawn here. Very, very dangerous with the large amount of hittables in the area. Current spawn is Boomer, Jockey, Smoker, and Chargers. This would be really, really effective if that tank did spawn extremely early.
I think, unfortunately, we've not really get to see much of SNSD infected play because of these early tanks. I mean, they've handled their tanks extremely well when they've got them, but it'd be nice to see what they can actually do on infected. Because I mean, the first 2 attacks on both rounds prior to the tank spawn have been shut down relatively comfortably. Attack is coming. Jockey comes in, gets M2'd and shot in the face, but he does get a rejock on Rochelle. Smoker misses his, Boomer misses his boom. Charger coming in, charges at nothing. He's gonna go fist Rochelle. Charger's already dead, actually. So Rochelle eating all the damage going out there. Only about 19 points of damage. Let's see where this tank is. No tank! No tank!
Nah, no. We do have a witch, though. Where is she? Is this the real life? Is this... there she is. Witch is currently on the wooden walkway heading up to... I don't know the callouts for any of these places, but basically she's standing on a pile of wood. She can be avoided, but she can also be triggered. Looks like they are going to try and go for that draw crown, I guess. She does miss the draw crown. That was Coach missing that draw crown. Speaking of missing, the Charger misses. Boomer does land on one, though, and Hunter and Jockey are coming in. Hunter does land, but gets quickly cleared. Jockey lands and gets a little bit more damage, not as much, though, and they're going to be able to pick Coach up.
Damn Coach, missing a draw crown. Well, that's a in-cap that will really help out the special effect. Nice chunk of health bonus going on, and relatively easy to take Witch as well.
Yeah, this is a pretty long map, too, so she'll have plenty of time to bleed out. Not to mention the tank. If we do get a tank in this nice open area, it's going to opt for a very, very long bleed-out rock tank.
I got these
Yeah, but I mean...
boring as hell to cast.
Indeed. Next SI attack is up. It's another try gap, though. Smoker, Spitter, Charger, Hunt. Which is a nice hit, actually, for this this sort of house, which is the intersection leading on into the event area. But I mean, we won't... If we don't see a tank spawn up to this event, it'll be pretty handy for the SI, because the survivors will have to run back to take this event. They can't rush it. Attack is up, though. Charger comes in, misses his charge. Gets absolutely nailed by the hunting rifle and gets taken out. Spitter and Hunter still waiting to go in. Spitter spits in on nothing. Hunter looks like he wants to come in, but he's just going to jump around outside.
I'm having difficulty understanding why exactly that Spitter spat, why she did. The Hunter does get skeeted. Smoker's still waiting in the tree. She's gonna get a pull on Coach. Pulled him slow for a little bit of damage off the side of that walkway. Not too much, though. You're going to clear the common and push up to the event.
Yeah, Spitter's going to go for a despawn. They will have a 2-2 now. Boomer's already up in spawn mode. The other two spawns are 4 and 9 seconds away. They'll have a 2-2 for this hit, but looks like survivors will probably want to run this back because they can't rush it through because of the tank. Like, not a very favourable place to take the tank. The horde does end, but it's one of those things where, yeah, it does end. It just takes a long time, so it's going to bleed out Tyon quite a bit. He's going to have to commit another set of pills.
Reloading.
Have you never played this? There is the tank, Speak of the Devil, pre-event tank. Tank is up in the hands of Slug, and he's fucking hell. He's spawned in the Himalayas at the other side of the event.
Charger is going in right now. He does land on Rochelle, gets cleared before he can even do any damage, though. There's an AI jockey moving in very, very slowly behind the survivors. Boomer spawned up. He does miss. He gets popped almost immediately. Survivors are running back to the very open area. This will be a rock tank and a bleed tank. Very unfortunate for us casters, but very fortunate for the survivors. As long as that HR is on the call and is able to skeet those rocks and they don't need anything like any booms or any SI attacks, they should be just fine. That HR, speaking of the devil, is trying to chip that tank. Not going to be able to. Tank is at 60% frustration. He's going to push up as quickly as he can to get on top of those houses. Get some rocks, get some sight. He is peeking right now. HR has not noticed him yet. That HR is up in the hands of Fever. Survivor's deciding to take the tank by that trailer. That HR did notice the tank very briefly. He's getting some decent chip damage on, about 700 damage so far. Attack is coming in right now. Boomer does land on the HR. That's very fortunate for the tank. I'm not sure if he's going to push in or if he's going to keep on trying to rock here. Smoker does get a pull on Ellis. That Hunter was dead stopped and killed. That jockey was killed before he could even pounce at them. Tank is going for what?
Breathe. Breathe.
Tank is going for rock now. It's very quickly skied. Tank going back to peeking. Fever is now clear from the boom. As long as he doesn't eat any common damage, he should be just fine. Still doing a lot of chip damage on that tank, up to about 1,500 chip damage now. That tank needs to move in quickly before that HR can will him down anymore. And
well, the tank did get a rock.
Take the rest. Oh,
Indeed.
did he? I didn't notice.
Tank did get a rock. His frustration went back up to 100. He's down to 60 at the moment, but he does still have sight on the survivors who are all bunched up in that little corner. Attack is coming in again. Boomer gets a boom in on one. Jockey gets shot. Charge looking for a charge. He charges into the porter cabin in a sign of disgust and gets mowed down. Tank is now back to being chipped. Down to 25% frustration and 3,800 HP. So, I mean, looks like the tank is going to be committing on his next set of spawns at this rate. If he keeps eating any more chip. If he drops below 3,500, it's going to make it very difficult for him to even push in before he's dead.
In that tank's favor, though, it just now got to its very first pass. It's now passed to Gem. And Team iRice, the tank is throwing rocks, which of course are very easily skated. Still continuing to lose frustration, he needs to either push in or go away and run that tank AI right now.
Yeah, he needs to push it in right now. Down to 3,500. He's going to lose about 1,000.
That is what he's doing, but he's really hesitating. I don't really think I agree with him hesitating, because he's continuing to take more and more chip damage. He's now in range of the Uzis, which is doing quite a bit of damage to him. This SI support needs to go in right now if they want to get anything. Tricap is coming in. It's a Jockey, Hunter, and Smoker. Trying to get a corner on Rochelle, but the Hunter goes for it. I don't really agree with that at all. Tank is forced to protect Rochelle as best he can. Rock does miss on Ellis. Rochelle is cleared. Tank really should have gone for that in-cap. Don't know why he didn't, and the tank is now down.
Yeah, they waited way too long with that tank. I mean, you can play bleed out tank, but you've got to be able to... I mean, look at the damage. This Fever with 3,500 alone. I mean, most of that was on the tank before the tank had even pushed in. And with no tank in front of this event now, Survivor's in a great way to just power through it. Like, the only person who's slow at the moment is Coach, who was obviously SNSD Tyon. 2 sets of pills, he's just committed 1. So the Survivors can push through this event, but the SI do have another 3-1. And they do have a charge bit for this first little room where the Survivors trigger the event.
Yeah, this is definitely a very good setup for this event. The Spitter and the Boomer are both equally useful. Jockey does land on Ellis, but he's cleared almost instantly. Don't know why he went in so early.
Ooh, that's a lot of spit spread.
Yeah, but sadly the spit did not hit Ellis, who was charged. Jockey does re-land on Ellis. They're just bouncing it back and forth with their M2s, and Coach trying to get back up there, dodging the spit successfully, and now they're going to try their very best to power through this event before any more SI spawns come up.
Yeah, they're going to get right the way through this event, probably to the outhouse area before the next SI are even close to coming up. I mean, yep, Survivors out of the event area now. They are still being trailed by Hall. The SI do have a Charger, Boomer, Hunter, and a Spitter, so their final attack is going to be a 2-2, which is not ideal, but it is a chance if they can land that charge spit to do a bit more damage to the health bonus. Like Fever, Special, and Yuri, who's AF1, are all carrying around roughly around the same solid HP. So a hit on any one of those would be good. Hunter goes in there and gets skeeted. Boomer spawning up way too far behind, getting popped. Just the charge spit left.
I honestly don't know why they decided to go in, of all places, in the that very open field. That Charger is spawning up right now. Very interesting spawn. It turns out you can actually charge right through those hay bales. I did not know that.
Yep, and he does get level. Spits on the Survivors making it SNSD with a 604 health bonus, giving them a total score after map 3 of 2,855 to 240.
A little bit over course, a 2,600 point lead.
Indeed. Of course, Team Rice will now be taking their role on Survivor on map 3, but they do have a massive 2,600 point deficit to catch up on it. The tank is in a pretty favourable area for the Survivors, and this Witch is easily crownable as well. Although ironically, for an easy crown Witch, she did more damage to the Survivors than the SI did. That one in-cap on someone who was holding 100 HP was just what the SI needed, but unfortunately they were just unable to capitalise on. The recap of the opening attack for the SI, it's a 3-1 setup, Jockey, Charger, Smoker, Boomer. I think we only saw about, was it 18 points of damage or 19 points of damage go out with Team Rice's first hit here. Let's see if SNSD can match it a bit more. And it'd be nice to see a bit of SNSD's infected play, because of these early tanks. Team Rice have been getting shafted relatively at the start of the map almost. Last 2 maps have been 1 attack, then tank.
Looks like SNSD is going to go immediately. Boomer's set up on the roof of the safe room, along with the Jockey, Smoker, and Charger are set up at the tree and the truck, respectively. Boomer actually spawns in way too soon, manages to land a boom on Rochelle, though. Not sure exactly how that happened. Everything is going in right now. I guess I agree with this.
Ooh, double cap.
Very quick double cap. The Charger actually lands for almost 2 pounds on, what's that, iRice?
And Suju.
Yeah, doing a... Okay, my bad. That's the team name. Wow,
yes, iRice is the team name. But yeah,
I'm dumb.
Considerably more damage going out of that attack. 34 points of damage going out, which is I lie actually. It's not 34. It's 25 points of damage going out. My maths is not of an Asian level. Next SI attack is coming up, though. It will be another 3-1 setup. Boomer, Jockey, Charger, and Hunter. So I mean, if
Reloading.
Attack is going in actually. Charger spawns up a bit preemptively and looks like he's going to go back for a despawn.
Yeah, not entirely sure why that went down, but looks like the hunter is setting up ready to scratch the witch if they decide to go for the crown instead of the more popular HR draw. Looks like they might actually draw her from the bridge. This is going to make it pretty difficult for any SI to actually capitalize on this, although they are trying their very best to find spawns. Looks like Rochelle does trigger the witch right now.
Missed the headshot though.
Yes. Is coming in from quite a ways away. The hunter actually does land, and another in-cap. Very same witch lands the very same in-cap on Rochelle, and doing a lot of damage punching Coach, who's also jockeyed and boom.
That's 2 downs from that one attack. That witch, that jockey, and that charger just double teaming Coach, who gets downed and is now common to shit. I mean, that's a unfortunate setup on the witch for the survivors. I mean, they've just lost 2 massive chunks of health bonus off of a very simple witch. HR missing the opening headshot.
HR did miss the opening headshot, and the shotguns didn't really seem that enthusiastic about going for the interception crown. Fever does try and spawn up his boomer in the back to get sort of a delay boom. He does miss, though, and all that's left is a Hunter, Spitter, and Smoker. Hunter is already pre-spawned.
Well, they should actually get a charger now for this this intersection hit as well. I mean, Team Rice did try it, but they did fail it. It's not like Team Rice can really fuck around here and slow down, because, I mean, they've got 2 people heavily bleeding out, and a tank still to fight, and the event to take. Like, their health bonus right now is almost lower than what SNSD had going to the safe room. Attacker's coming in, Smoker gets a nice separation pull in the back. Jockey gets an interception on that. Smoker's still going on Nick. Nice damage again going out though, chipping a bit of health bonus off Ellis and Nick. And of course, 2 sets of pills remaining. Coach and Rochelle both need them. That's Slug and Suju. Currently bleeding out due to the hit that went on during the witch. They are about to trigger tank. We do have SNSD War Room, so as soon as tank crops up, might even see the SI hit one more time before tank. We do have a 3-1 setup. If they hit right now, they'd have another hit ready for when tank is triggered and the survivors run back. There is a natural holder. 3 people bleeding for this tank would be devastating for Team Iris.
Looks like the Boomer is trying his darndest to get a spawn. Doesn't look like he's going to be able to get one, though. And I do believe the Infected are just going to hold it until the survivors decide to run back. In which case, this attack will be very devastating. It's a Hunter, Boomer, Charger, and... what was that? What's the one I missed? Smoker, I do believe. The tank is up now in the hands of Fever. Jeff, did you please take this up and do a war?
No. Take this attack first, and we'll go war.
Fine.
Hunter was AI, he's gone in. Boomer has found a spot. He looks like he's going to boom. He's gets a boom in on Rochelle. Charger coming in as well. And that Smoker looking for a separation pull in the back as well. Comes the attack. Smoker. Oh, Charger gets a nice double charge. Tank is straight in there. There is no point taking this to a war, and this is over.
Yeah, Rochelle is very, very boomed. Unable to help
3 downs. That's a wipe. Really great execution of that attack. That intercepted, the survivors ran back. Smoker got a nice little pull in the back. Charger got a nice double charge. And leading to an in-cap in on... Shut the fuck up, you whores. What, do you want to take it to a war room for 2 seconds just to hear, oh, good game, wipe. Bitches.
Have you ever heard Fever when he gets excited?
I have.
It's kind of like one of those, like, Irish girls who, like, for their 10th birthday get, say, a pony. It's really quite an entertaining experience. You guys should really try it out if you haven't seen it already. Like, go back through to some of his earlier casts. Really a life-changing experience for me. I mean, it's changed my religious beliefs. It almost changed my sexual orientation. Almost. It did.
Is that why you use jig music every time you post a video on YouTube? To release your inner Irish schoolgirl?
Oh, and we actually have that, whoever that retard is who keeps on trying to change the campaign.
Oh, yeah. Thought he was banned off his server, Shade. Is he on another account?
What? Who? What?
Lid. The guy who keeps joining in, loads before everyone else, and changes the map.
Yeah, somebody gonna need these.
He joined right now?
He's already left.
Yeah, he left.
And that's why we have Shade around, ladies and gentlemen, to be the admin to the server, limit the slots, make sure none of that shit happens.
Sheriff.
As soon as that shit
It's
happens, Sheriff Shade or not, you are fucking downgraded to deputy, sir.
Well, why don't you go, like, challenge his ass to a duel at noon? You know, in the center of town.
Because I've seen Shade's aim. Western guns, back in the times of old America, were never really renowned for their accuracy at range. But I mean, I don't think Shade could hit the broadside of a fucking barn from 2 foot in front of it. No disrespect, of course, sir. Keep your fucking eyes on. Opening attack for the SR. Jockey, Spitter, Boomer, Hunter.
Get shit on, kid.
Hey, I can still fucking speak and mumble. I'm the caster. I don't need to speak in game. Okay. Another 2-2 setup though, so this will be fun to fucking see. Definitely going to be a sack.
Reloading.
I mean, any damage will be good prior to this tank spawn. Survivors taking their sweet ass time though. 3 SMGs and a hunting rifle. Bet you weren't expecting that, Mark. Someone needs to man up and take a shotgun. We're looking to get a spawn behind this little truck which has been parked right in front of the safe room. Jockey has spawned up behind the safe room, and he's coming in. Hunter spawned up as well. I was all backed up into one of the corners. Here comes the Hunter. Hunter gets M2'd and shut down. Jockey bunny hopping in, gets M2'd and shut down. Spit goes down on nothing. And the Boomer was unable to find a spawn, so he's going to save himself.
I'm a reload.
Alright, survivors are powering through this choke, clearing out all the common as quickly as they can. Boomer is setting up behind in the probable event that the tank spawns up. Tank has spawned up now. It is up in the hands of Suju. Boomer does get popped. It went AI.
We have no war room. Oh, here you go, Mark. You get to blather on for an hour.
Shout out to Captain Oblivious for pointing out that we don't have a war room. Map 4 in. Hunter is coming in, does land on Rochelle, he's cleared almost instantly. The smoker does land for a very, very brief period. Charger misses. Tank is pushing in now, going for that log. He came in from a really, really far distance away, really long distance away, mind. And he's missing these hits on this log. This is not good. You aim down. Finally hits the log. I'm seriously about to go over and invade your little pisshole country and bomb the shit out of it.
Hey, we don't have oil here. You Americans have no right to be here.
Okay, so Coach is running up, trying to get some chip on this tank. The tank apparently has no idea that that truck is not hittable. I'm hoping he's joking.
Nope, he's going for... What's the tank doing? He's down to like 40% frustration. He's going to have to push straight the fuck in there.
Oh,
he does have a log.
I get it. He was trying to hit the house on them. Tank is going in for a curve rock right now. He does manage to land a boom onto. Jockey is up. He is his only support. He's got to put this log in as quickly as he can. Jockey, if he lands on Alice, will do a lot of damage.
Oh, that log almost hits as well.
That Jockey getting danced around and finally killed by that Uzi. Log is getting pushed in right now. It's in a relatively bad spot, and this tank is getting pushed really hard with Uzis, which, mind you, still have slowdown on Metafoggle. So this tank got absolutely ripped and got no damage whatsoever, getting out with 2,300 HP.
Tunneling that hittable way too much. Tank has now gone AI due to not getting a single punch and going in with like 20% frustration. So here goes AI Tank. Here comes a frag video.
Tank is going to go in and get shut down very quickly.
Oh, he gets a rock!
He does manage to land a rock. That's amazing. That Charger does miss. Smoker gets cleared almost instantly. Boomer gets popped. Charger going back in for some punches. Hunter gets dead stopped.
Reloading.
Reloading!
Wow, nice going, shit.
That was an
Way
accident.
to troll the player.
That was an accident. That was an accident.
Sheriff, my fucking ass.
I meant to respect.
I'm all about honor. And there you go, flaming our players for having a shit.
I meant to respect. That's about Wook.
Shade
Wook is bad.
the man of honor, deciding to throw out a little bit of piece of advice for the infected, helping them get better at the game. What? Honestly, I don't think we'd have a Left 4 Dead 2 community without Shade.
Oh my god, that was an accident.
We do have a 2-2 setup right now. Jockey, Smoker, Spitter, and Boomer. They're going to be setting up either at when they try to climb the ladder up to the house. It looks like what they're going to do. Probably going to rocket the Boomer off the top of the house, get a smoke from behind, probably behind the fence or behind the tree. Spitter and Jockey are both going to come from above. Not really sure what that Spitter's going to do. Maybe spin on a boom guy. That Smoker, pardon me, is setting up by the pillar tree. Do have a natural horde coming in right now. Maybe they'll attack when the natural horde is in. Maybe they'll wait. Looks like they are waiting right now. Boomer might look like he's trying to get ready to rocket off the top of that house. Not sure what he's doing there. Survivors are going to push up once this horde is finished. Looking relatively good in HP. His special has 99 HP. Looks like the attack is coming in right now. Jockey coming in from a little bit of way away. Smoker and Jockey taking the same spot. Spitter missing, and Smoker does have his spawn back, but he's getting pressured by Special. He misses his pull again and gets very quickly cleared by Nick. And the survivors, once the spit is evaporated, will power up this ladder. Nick actually getting caught by the Common, who are busy trying to tunnel onto Rochelle.
What a fucking massive Common, actually.
Boom finally fading, and Nick taking a little bit of common damage. Survivors are pushing up through the house, getting any and all items before they push out to the radio to start this finale event.
Yeah, that tank could have gone a lot better, though, for Team iRice. You know, at this point, I don't think they're likely to make a comeback, but still, you know, having essentially a no-hitter tank and not really landing any significant damage. I mean, Gem and Suju still holding donuts, unfortunately, and the survivors are about to trigger the start of the event.
We do have another 2-2 setup. It's Hunter, Charger, Spitter, and Boomer. Pretty good for this run back. It depends on whether or not that Hunter gets that DP and whether or not that Charger can land on more than one target. He does land on a double charge. Hunter does land on Ellis. A little bit of a charge spit, getting a lot of damage on Fever and Yuri. Plus, with the double boom, they're going to be quite pressured by Common as they push back at this house. They're actually quite separated right now. Better hope they rejoin before spawns come back up. Gem pointing out that he is purely offering moral support at this stage. Hopefully that changes soon. The spawns are coming back up now. It looks like finally their very first tri-cap since that tank. Say Jockey, Hunter, and Charger. Jockey coming in by himself, not sure why he did that. Charger and Spitter are pretty much the sole source of damage. That Charger actually missed. I don't know how he could manage to do that, but Special is taking a ton of damage from that spit. Dropped from, I believe that was high 80s to almost 40 HP right now. Survivors have not been forced to commit any pills yet. They still have a Bile, and I believe one Chrome Shotgun, 2 Silenced Uzis, and a Hunting Rifle. Spawns will be coming up quite shortly.
It's been a while since we've seen this one preview finale. Now that it fucking works.
Yet another tri-cap coming up. Hunter, Boomer, Jockey, and Smoker. Looks like the Hunter is actually coming in from quite a little bit away. Boomer's trying to find a spawn. He can't really seem to find one right now. He finally gets one, and he actually lands on 2 survivors, maybe 3. Nope, just 2. Hunter is still alive somehow. That Smoker does get a pull, but he gets cleared almost instantly, and the Hunter is finally bouncing around. I'm gonna laugh. This guy gets skeeted. No, he gets dead stopped and cleared, and Tank will be coming up pretty much any second now. Delayed slightly by the boom.
Yeah, I've noticed in regards to tank spawns, like, is it just me, or does the hard rain finale seem like a lot shorter than it used to be?
That's just you, I think.
I mean, I don't usually play finales, obviously, because Euro and all that shit, but it's been a while since I played that finale, and it seems like so much shorter now. Another 2-2 setup, but just the SI will probably want to sack this prior to tank spawn. So I was moving outside to take the tank. Boomer goes in, gets a boom in on 1. Nice long range boom. Jockey lands, Charger coming in for a Misty, but misses it. Punches down Coach, though. Spits on nothing. Coach has gone down, so that's not bad at all.
Tank is coming up in the hands of Gem.
Thanks.
Of Team iRice. He's at the far end of the field. He's pushing in, trying to get a rock. He's going to take a lot of chip damage, and that rock does get easily skeeted. Ooh, boy, we're keeping this here. Oh my god.
We do. We do keep it here.
That tank is finally pushing back over the fence, taking a lot of damage from HR and Uzis. Trying to push back into the far corner of the maze where he can't take too much chip damage. Down to roughly 5,000 HP right now. SI is coming in. Boomer does land on Ellis. Everything else is just bouncing around. The Jockey's might land on Ellis. Come on, man. I got faith in you. Yes, he finally does land on Ellis. When he's getting behind that tree where the HR can't seem to clear, it does finally shoot through that tree and get the clear. The tank is now up on top of the house. Well, almost. He's in the top floor of the house. Might try to get some rocks, or he might just stay there and pass it. Down to roughly 4,500 HP. Still plenty of HP, but now he's getting shot through the floor by the HR and the Uzi.
A lot of damage going out. It seems that Team iRice can't seem to mitigate their chip when they're trying to play Rock Tank. I mean, Rock Tank is always dangerous with a spammy-ass HR against you, but still, they're taking a phenomenal amount of chip.
That tank finally does pass into the hands of Slug. We have a tri-cap setup right now, and this tank is having some difficulty climbing a ladder. This is extremely humorous. Finally going to get on top of the roof. Might actually push in. He's probably going to have to soon. He's down to roughly 70% rage. No, he's actually running at AI. This might not be a very honorable strategy, but it's certainly the smartest one. That tank would get absolutely wrecked going in with just 4,000 HP and these long-distance spawns.
Indeed, looks like they're taking word of Shade's advice. Send tank AI, get damage, profit. Although, I am impressed, Shade. You did spell honor correctly.
That's how Euro Trash spells it. Looks like the SI is getting ready to commit. They have a boomer and tri-cap.
I believe you are. It's respawned the Horde.
Charger goes in by himself and gets absolutely destroyed. Jockey goes in soon after that and gets completely wrecked. Boomer missing his spawn and getting popped. Smoker didn't even spawn up with that. And the tank is getting ready to push in right now. He's going to be dropping from above. Might actually get some damage, taking the time to punch out all of those doors before moving in. Looks like the tank is pushing in right now. They do have a horde, though. This could be very, very bad for the survivors. If this tank can actually find out how to jump over that little concrete divider, the survivors are leading him around. He's going to get a punch out on Nick and then die immediately, forcing Nick to commit his pills. Now SI is coming in before the survivors can get back inside the house. Jockey does get dead stopped and killed. The Hunter will probably get skeeted. No, he actually does land. That's surprising. And the Smoker does land on Fever for a little bit of damage. I'm surprised no one actually went for Ellis, who is Yuri, AF1, and is quite separated in the main house. A Hunter that could have been picked off to go get him would have done quite a bit of damage. Although I'm not entirely sure that Iris is even trying anymore. You know, they probably think that they've lost by now, and honestly, I can't find myself disagreeing with them. That's quite a score difference.
Yeah, they've taken quite a bit of damage. I mean, they did force the survivors to use their bile, but, I mean, you know, sending a 4,000 HP tank AI to get one punch, can't really... And, you know, to restart the Horde as well, it does seem particularly cheap.
SI is coming in right now. That Jockey does get dead stopped twice and killed. Looks like we have a double cap upstairs. That Spitter does land a lot of damage. Fever is standing in Spit for some reason. I'm guessing that's some sort of super secret strat. Ellis did take a little bit of damage right there. I do believe that was Ellis who got charged. Maybe it was Nick.
Yeah, I think he kind of overestimated the length of the Smoker God frame. Mark, I am buying you a top hat for Christmas and a monocle.
We have another 2-2 setup coming in here. Boomer does manage to land on Rochelle from a very long way away. Spawns are trying to find a place to spawn. Boomer finally does get popped, and Smoker coming in from by himself, actually managing to get a quick pull on Fever. Getting cleared very quickly. This Hunter can't seem to get over the fence. He's probably going to get shot through that. That's coming from a long way away, and he finally gets skeeted by AF1. The second and final tank of this map is coming up now in the hands of Grim. Again, having some difficulty climbing this fence. You know, you'd think it's pretty easy to do. Tank getting chipped through that fence, not too much though. Getting roughly 200 or 300 damage out of that. SI spawns are coming up now. It's Charger, Jockey, and a Boomer. A pretty good setup if you can land that boom.
He's going in.
Yeah, Charger is coming in, I believe, a little bit prematurely. The tank didn't even get any corners yet. Charger is coming from a long distance away. He's probably going to get cleared very quickly. That Jockey is coming in by himself. He does get focus fired by those Uzis and HR. Same thing with the Charger. Now the tank is pushing in to get a second down. This is the most work that either the previous tanks did combined. It'll be up to Fever, and I do believe that's Coach. Fever is now boomed. I'm gonna kick your ass, Jeffrey. I'll literally come down there and shove your ass.
Oh, tank's a bit too slow. But he does get a punch. And he's gonna get another in-cap.
2 punches, gets a second in-cap on Ellis. Smoker gets cleared very quickly. And the Hunter is the only support left for the tank. And it actually...
Oh, tank dies.
If he would have landed that punch on Coach, that might have been a wipe. But... Team SNSD does survive, and they're going to be able to try their very best to push through that gate and get to the escape vehicle.
Oh, the
Jockey is coming right now. Gets a Jockey on Alice. on Rochelle does manage to in-cap her. He's cleared by the in-cap guys, and now the
they're running, not saving for their team.
Yeah, they're just abandoning their teammates who are going to sit there and eat some of that common for them. Final spawns for Team iRice are coming up right now, landing a double boom, and the Charger, who did miss his spawn, is coming in now, managing to get a punch down on Fever, gets a whole bunch of punches down on Ellis. Will he manage to get the in-cap? No, he gets cleared a split second before he would have gotten that in-cap.
Oh, Smoker's gonna finish it off, and the Smoker gets it.
That is the last survival round for Team SNSD, finishing up with a grand total of 3,573 points. A very, very high lead. It would take a miracle at this point for Team iRice to win, and at that point, I don't even think they can win.
They can't. Their deficit is way too much. Even if they got through the finale with a full health bonus, like a completely unblemished health bonus, they wouldn't have enough to win it.
Hell, I don't need it.
I mean, Team iRice, will take their last roll on Survivor of Swamp Fever. See how they handled this first tank. I mean, it seems that tanks have been a bit of a problem for them to take. I don't think they've actually survived a tank, have they?
No, I don't think so.
No, they have not survived a tank. They've been wiped by all 3 previous tanks. Though, with the scoreline this massive, I can only assume that they're pretty demoralized around now. Opening attack is up, and it is coming in. Jockey, Spitter, Hunter, boom. Jockey gets M2 to shut down. Hunter jumping around, so he's gonna get skeeted. Off the Skyboxer. The Prodigy Sim Hunter, he gets a 7 damage pound just outside the spit. Coach finding a nice little corner to seclude himself in and avoid spit down.
They did wait a little bit to kill that Smoker to hopefully stagger the spawn timers as they push forward towards this tank.
Of course, we do have... There it is. Tank is up in the hands of Fever. Jeff, Infected War Room.
Shade?
Yeah. I'm getting this log in and then I'm in. I don't care where you can get a boom.
You never the fuck you want, boy.
Oh! That was missing by
God.
like 2 feet.
What?
Damn.
You committing? Dude, no.
Yes.
Oh yeah, I commit on that shit.
Oh wow.
Double try! Oh fuck, I missed it. Sorry. I gave you guys false hope there. Clear behind you. Behind you. I wouldn't mess around with the log too much because it is the most inconsistent hittable in the game, so
it's out of play.
Coach,
no,
dead, no, rock him, something, no. Oh my god, so gay.
even Rochelle is screaming no.
Oh, what a fuck. Hey, try this boom, that'll probably help you out for a little bit at least.
No.
Yeah!
Actually, no, we're not back. Well, we are back. We are back, ladies and gentlemen. That was the opening tank of the finale for Team SNSD, managing to get 2 full in-caps and Rochelle catching that log right at the end as the tank was taken down. So a great amount of damage going out. 2 survivors fully bleeding. The other 2 survivors, which is Suju and Grim, taking quite a bit of chip as well.
I'd like to point out that when that tank got that second in-cap on, I believe that was Rochelle, he only had 15 HP as he hit the log.
Still haven't picked up Rochelle from that log in-cap. Smoker getting another pull and getting more damage in on Suju, who is a health bonus.
Thanks, I owe you one.
So the survivors are just more content with spamming binds about now, though.
Yeah, at this point there's absolutely no way that they can win, and they seem to have realized that. So it looks like they're just having fun at the moment. Rochelle is extremely split. Expect Special, the jockey, to take advantage of that. Looks like he's not going to, though. Which surprises me. They're setting up an attack further off down the line, probably by this ranch house. Rochelle again splitting herself, and it looks like, yeah, Nick is definitely just fooling around at this point. He's going to get pounced by Fever. His team is well, actually, Elvis is going to go back for him. Yeah, it does look like the survivors are going back for him, which is kind of surprising given that they don't really seem to care at this point. Kind of unfortunate from a casting perspective, but I can't really blame them. I mean, if I was losing by this much of a deficit, I would probably not even try anymore as well. Rochelle is getting hoarded. She might actually get spat on by a Spitter with 10 HP.
I mean, even with the point deficit, I find it relatively disrespectful to the opponents. I would have rather just GG'd it and left, as opposed to sitting around and acting like a bunch of faggots.
He forgot
That's
his
just me.
pistol, though. Can you blame him?
That is true. So, you know, to each their own. These survivors are pushing up towards the house, 3 on temp health, with Grim holding their only health bonus at 68 HP. Boomer is going in right now. He manages to land a boom on 1 that is an Uzi. Charger's coming in from behind the tractor. Don't expect him to land much of anything unless the survivors... Oh, god damn it, Shade. I want you to turn in your badge for saying that pun right now. Tricap coming in by SNSD. Charger, Hunter, and Smoker landing quite a bit of damage and taking down that very respectable health on Grim. All the way down to 30 HP, I believe it is. Survivors are now pushing up towards the house. Their very last shreds of health, and Nick actually tricked me right there. I thought he was incapped. All they have coming up here is a Boomer, Jockey, and Spitter. Not really the best attack for this particular event. They do have a Hunter, though, which is slightly better than the Smoker. Smoker can always, of course, get that pull-off for fall damage, but Hunter can, of course, go for DPs. Doesn't look like the Hunter is actually going to go for the DP. He's actually setting up on the side of the ladder. God damn it, I can't cast with these spam mines.
Boomer goes in for a rocket boom, gets a boom in on 1, gets M2 2, 3 times, proxies. Hunter gets a pounce outside, but gets cleared by Ellis. Spit goes down inside Coach. And actually, that's Nick is just standing in it.
He did take quite a bit of damage. Finally suffered an incap from that. Jockey's going to try and go in and land on Rochelle, I do believe. Shut up, Jeff. Coach and Rochelle. The only... No, you haven't won. I might just pick up streaming to spite you, and then, you know, you're going to say, hey, can I cast on your stream? And I'm going to say, I do believe the answer is no.
You don't have the fucking internet speed to be able to stream. You can barely play Left 4 Dead without lagging out.
I'll be like Hib, and I'll go to an internet cafe, and I'll sit there and I'll cast, and I'll be like screaming as attacks come in, and everybody's going to be staring at me. One person's going to be on the phone to the police.
Boys, this looks like it for me. Guns right here.
Well, the survivors haven't even managed to start the event yet. 3 of them are black and white. Charger coming in on the roof, as is a Hunter. There's also a Boomer up there and a Jockey from behind.
Jockey lands on Ellis, getting a lot of separation.
Yep. Ellis is down. Misty charge.
Wow.
That's one dead.
A death charge with that Misty, and that is a wipe. That is GG.
GG indeed. Team SNSD absolutely obliterating Team IRA with 3,573 to 849. This was Swamp Fever 1 to 5. I think they were all game for it after the first map. Well, the first round. Have apparently been VAC banned.
Oh, that sucks.
By the way, there's only 4 maps in Swamp Fever.
You got VAC ban battle? Really?
Apparently.
Aw, too bad.
Are we offline? Can I say nigger again?
No.